In the littlest galaxy, in the littlest solar system, on the littlest planet, in the littlest country, in the littlest town, on the littlest street, in the littlest house, in the littlest room, lived the littlest Dustball Cowboy. And when we say littlest, we mean he was by far the littlest. The truth of the matter was that all the other Dustball Cowboys were much bigger and stronger than he was. So much bigger and stronger that every day the littlest Dustball Cowboy would try to ride a big dustball like all the other Dustball Cowboys, but he would be thrown off. All the other Dustball Cowboys would point and laugh and leave him behind while they went off to do their daily herding. It's true to say that the littlest Dustball Cowboy didn't have a friend in the whole wide world. Well, except of course for his trusty steed Lint, who was just small enough for the littlest Dustball Cowboy to ride. Every single night, Lint and the littlest Dustball Cowboy would watch as all the bigger Dustball Cowboys would ride their dustballs back from a hard day's herding and have a root beer at the 1-inch diner. The littlest Dustball Cowboy wasn't allowed in the 1-inch diner. The other cowboys said there was a height requirement to drink root with them. But the littlest Dustball Cowboy was determined. He dreamed that one day he would be able to drink root in the 1-inch diner. But for tonight, he was out in the cold. The next morning, the littlest Dustball Cowboy, being a determined little cowboy, tried to ride a dustball like every day before, and again, he failed. The other big Dustball Cowboys just rode off laughing. Suddenly, there was a loud crack like thunder, and then a roar greater than the littlest Dustball Cowboy had ever heard. A large creature dropped in from the sky and, believe it or not, sucked up all the bigger Dustball Cowboys in one single shot. The littlest Dustball Cowboy and Lint were terrified. All the Dustball Cowboys were gone, and at first, it seemed that they may be too little to do anything about it. But the littlest Dustball Cowboy never lost faith, because he knew deep down that you're never too little to do something great. What he lacked in height, he made up for in courage and determination. He decided to wait for nightfall for the creature to fall asleep. He jumped on his trusty steed Lint and rode off toward the massive creature. Once he got close, even Lint was afraid now. But the littlest Dustball Cowboy could not give up on the other Dustball Cowboys. He bravely rode Lint into the creature's mouth, and inside he found all of the bigger Dustball Cowboys and their dustballs. They were so afraid to move, but he showed them all it was okay, and he led the ride out. Suddenly, he found himself leading the ride back to the 1-inch diner. Once they arrived, all the other cowboys were so impressed by the littlest Dustball Cowboy that they told him to come in and they would buy him and Lint a round of root beers. All the cowboys celebrated and cheered. This Dustball Cowboy and his steed may be little, but they should be revered. Another Dustball Cowboy yelled out, "How were you brave enough to face the scary creature?" The littlest Dustball Cowboy shrugged his shoulders while saying, "I don't know, partner. I'm no big teacher. But when things get scary, don't ever lose faith, because you're never too little to do something great."